Good evening and welcome into another edition of the LEX 18 High School Sports Zone. I'm Keith Farmer along with Eli Gain, and we had teams looking for 4-0 starts along with several of our Lexington teams traveling to Louisville.
Yes, but first, a great game just down the road at BRYAN Station. The Defenders 2-18 all-time against Scott County. The goal this week, get to 3-18. Scott County looked like they had this game though. In the third quarter, Thomas Fikert, after an interception, puts the Cards up 14-12. They later went up 21-12, so Station needed a fourth quarter comeback. Jeremiah Mundy Lloyd is going to get the handoff here, right up the gut, untouched, into the end zone. Defenders back within a score, but they would need a stop on defense. Cardinals looking to put it away with about 6 minutes or so left, but a big fourth down stop here from the Defenders gives the offense a chance with about 5-6 minutes to play. Desperation time, they marched. This is 4th and 5. Trenton Cutright cuts left and is off to the races and into the end zone. Station goes up 25-21 with 2 minutes to play. Scott County obviously not known for throwing the ball, so here's the result. Final play, Amarje Mitchell picks it off, and the comeback is complete. BRYAN Station wins 25-21.
Couldn't be more excited for our guys. They fought, as you saw. There's no give up in them, and that's what we expect at BRYAN Station. And I couldn't be any prouder than those guys right now. You know, we have some slow starting games. We make some mistakes, but these kids will fight to the end. They will not give up. And when you get a team that can do that, you can win. I mean, sometimes it's ugly, but a win is a win is a win.
Big win for that program there. All right, Frederick Douglass at Dunbar. The Broncos, have been steamrolling teams here, at least in the city, outscoring them 128-14 in the last 3 games. But here's the opening possession. Here's Samuel Cornett. Nice little toss to Thomas Howard. Reaches for the goal line. That makes it 7-0. Next drive, UK commit Ty Bryant. Wide open hole into the end zone for 6. Miss PAT has it 13-0. And the next drive, this time, TJ Horton, here's a who. Into the end zone, Douglas rolls again, 56-13. All right, Franklin County taking on Ballard, looking to avenge their loss from last week. This game did not start well. Ballard's Cameron Horton, another Horton,
a lot of
has reservations for 6 on this one. The opening kickoff, Bruins up by 7 as he maneuvers defenders and blows a kiss into Flyer Nation. But special teams, big part of this game, as you'll see coming up, because the Flyers now trailing 17-0. Caden Moorman says, anything you can do, I can do it too. Moorman with his own kickoff return for a touchdown to give the Flyers some juice. The extra point was blocked, and then Franklin County looking to claw their way back into this. Jaden Madison going deep, finds Zach Claudio. Franklin County, however, drops their 2nd straight game. They lose 31-13.
All right, 3 Lexington schools were in Louisville tonight. Let's start with LCA and Christian Academy, each team 3-0, ranked 2nd in their respective classes. Mason Moore, back at quarterback for the Eagles, at his own 16, takes off, breaks some tackles. Look at this. Keeps it going till he's finally pushed out at the Cal 30-yard line. Eagles gonna keep it on the ground after that. Camera guy finally finds Xavier Brown, but the Centurions did not. He gets in for the score there. 6-0 LCA, and Lexington Christian looking like a team on a mission, winning again 37-14. Lexington Catholic visiting PRP, trying to make it 2 wins for Lexington schools. No score in the first when Caden Anderson finds Kendrick Jackson for the Panthers touchdown. They added a 2 for an 8-zip lead. Lexington Catholic counters with Jack Goman on the ground. His touchdown cut the deficit to 8-7. Worked so well, hey, let's do it again. But look at this. Talk about wide open. Is he ever touched? I don't know. Where's the safety? Worked so well, he scores from 35 yards out. Lexington Catholic 4-0 on the season, 45-30 over PRP. All right, could Henry Clay make it 3 wins for Lexington schools playing at Eastern? Henry Clay's Blake Van Horn scrambles, flings it up to the end zone where Brian Bliss comes down just short at the 5. Jaden Bailey going to finish off the drive with a short touchdown run at the 14. The Eagles hold off Henry Clay to win it 42 41.
Picture perfect night in Georgetown. Great crossing in East Jessamine. And I think we have our highlight of the year,
This
Keith.
is amazing.
It belongs to Zachary Kelly. The OBJ grab in the back of the end zone. Are you kidding
How did
me?
he get the foot down?
Got the foot down. You can see it just through the lower third there. But yes, what a grab. Warhawks up 7-0. Still in the first. Bubble screen. Caleb Perry picks up a big game before stepping out of bounds. We're going to shift to the second quarter. It's the same drive, and the Jaguars are going to come up with a stop on that drive. Logan Woollums with the interception in the end zone. GC does go on to win tonight. Gabe Nichols throws 5 touchdowns, 42-6.
All right, we had a Madison County doubleheader tonight.
Yeah, that's where we sent the third member of our team, Josh BRYAN. He joins us now from the newsroom.
Well, guys, 2 local teams were still in search of their first victory of the season tonight, Madison Southern and Lafayette. Lafayette both are 0-3, but they got theirs completely different ways. The Eagles had to forfeit their last 2 games because of COVID, and the Generals just haven't been able to put enough points on the board, being shut out in their last 2 games. Well, they found the pay dirt early in this one. Lucas Donahue says, "You couldn't catch me if you tried." A 90-yard kickoff return to give the Generals a 7-3 lead. Eagles respond quickly, though. Cole Carpenter on the QB keeper shows off the athleticism, jumps over the defender, bulldozes another, crosses the pylon. He's like, "You got that right." "Yes, sir." 10-7 Mad South. Later in the second, Stephen Dawaher sips a dime to Tanner Pace in the corner for another score. Eagles come out victorious 23-19, the final. In Richmond, Madison Central hosting South Laurel. Indians on a 2-game win streak, and they did not plan to take their foot off the gas pedal tonight. Indians lead 42-0 with a minute left in the second quarter. Hagan Harrison fires it deep to Jaden West. Beautiful pass right in the midst. Put Central at the 5, and then Kenyatta Harge just trots into the end zone to finish off the drive. Central take a 49-0 lead into halftime. Second half, it was the Blake Snyder show. Runs left, reverse, heads back the other way, putting the Cardinals on the left side, which means he's got a clear lane to the crib. 50-yard touchdown run. This one was never in doubt. Central take it 69-6.
All right, thanks, Josh. Look at these crazy kids at Montgomery County as the Indians
crazy
hosted
kids.
rival George Rogers Clark. Already 7-0. Jacob Diallo takes the handoff. GRC defense swarms. He's going down, right? No. And no. 30 yards to the end zone for a 14-0 lead. Indians were looking to run away with another touchdown, but on 4th and goal, Cardinals defense comes up with the stop at the 4-yard line. They would drive the length of the field, and Kalen Washington finishes it off with a TD. Montgomery County holds on late in the second half to beat GRC 21-14.
Western Hills hosting Bath County with the Wolverines looking for their first win of the season. Second quarter, Dylan Engler with the smooth QB keeper. He goes in for 6, standing up to give Western Hills a 3-score lead, and they would not relinquish that as they go on to win tonight by a final of 35-7.
And of course, as always, we hope your favorite team won.